All right, well, I think I might be live. Who knows? Let's see here. Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Let's see if I can check this out. Check. All right. I think that might be working. Let's see. All right, well. Is this updating? Am I good to go? Hmm. There seems to be a little bit of lag. There we go. Okay. Now I think I'm good. All right, so streaming to basically nobody, just myself, just kind of testing this out. Gonna do a little bit of work here in Blender and see if I can make my the inside of my outpost a little bit more walkable. Let's see. So I've already done a little bit of work on this, kind of carving out some of these spaces. All of these buildings are from KITBASH3D, and this is their lunar base for the most part. And then I'm kind of going through and making some changes. Like I need to, cut out these sections so that I can walk all the way through. So let's just get into this. Let's just start with I guess let's select this. Let's go into edit mode. Let's get our knife tool, and let's just start carving this guy up, I guess. So this doesn't have to be very exact. Let's see. I think I can just go into face select mode and grab this guy. Let's delete this face and let's see what that looks like. Okay, good. So that looks like I am clear through to the other side. So let's just continue on with that type of stuff. Let's a little more knife tool, enter, select just that face, delete that face. That looks good. Okay. Knife tool really is great for this type of stuff. Because I don't really have to be exact. I'm just kind of trying to get the basic thing so I can cut it out, because then I can always grab the points and move them around. Although this probably just looks, fairly structural the way that I've got it going when the mesh is applied to it. So let's see, we'll get our knife tool again. Let's see, I learned a bit of how to do this type of stuff from watching Ian Hubert, who's really a master at kind of kit bashing and mixing things together and making them look very real. Let's see. I can't really get the whole edge on this one, so we're just going to go all the way down. Like that, that's fine. Alright, great. So we've got that kind of opened up. Now let's get rid of the stuff. Let's see, I can probably just select lots of this. Let's see, what is it? L? Yeah, there we go. The L key will just go ahead and select everything around that basic object. And since I want to kind of get rid of the whole thing, that works out great. Let's see. Not going to be quite so lucky there, so let's not do that. Here, I'll just hold down Shift and try to select lots of these little pieces. Let's see if the that's not going to work. Let's see. I'll keep going with the Shift key. Sometimes you can hit the plus key and it will grab things that are very similar to it. Okay, that's good enough. We'll zoom in here in a second and get rid of these other pieces. I think I'm okay to get rid of that entire piece. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, yeah, there may be a little gap on the outside of that, but maybe we won't see it since we're only affecting. I've got two different levels here. I've got an inside level and an outside level, and I can use a different setup of these for each one. Yeah, that's working out. Boy, going between Unreal Engine and Blender with these mouse movements gets a little difficult. They're just similar enough to be confusing. All right, let's get the knife tool out here and let's just make some good cuts here like this. Yeah, that's probably just what we want right there. Okay. Cool, that takes care of that side. Now let's do the same thing with the knife tool over here. There. Yeah, that'll work out okay. Not trying to be too exact. All right, so let's save that. Blender likes to crash, so great. So let's see. That looks pretty good. All right, great. So let's see. I think we're good on that room. Let's see what's next. That's all fine. We want all of that to be closed off. This is going to be the initial room that you wake up in, I believe, in the game. The medical bay of sorts. There'll be stuff all along the wall. And then when you wake up, you will basically continue down this hallway. Okay. Boy, sometimes you get into this zoom situation here with a large object, and it's very difficult to get where you want to be. Okay, so this center area is where you will wake up. You'll walk down this basic pathway. You will probably come into this area next. I need to patch that wall up. Not exactly sure. Not super good at Blender, so may have to figure that out. Let's see. I think this, yes, this will be the next place. So this should be pretty easy. I've already kind of got a thing here. I think we're just going to grab this. We're going to go into edit mode, and we're just going to get the knife tool here and just start cutting like a little hatchway here. Let's maybe go up a little bit. I'm okay with leaving like a little bit of a border on there. It kind of makes it look like it's supposed to be like that. Okay, to there, and let's do that. All right, nice. So this object, it looks like that knife tool goes all the way through it, so I can cut that whole thing as well, I guess. Let's see, what did I just do to the outside? I'm all good. Okay, great, that looks pretty good. I need to still do a little bit of this. This will make it difficult when it creates the collision map in Unreal Engine. Let's see. And I'm just going to try this and see how this works. That might not look so good because I'm not looking at it straight on. Okay. All right, well, let's cut this guy up again. Okay, I think I do want to make sure this gets cut. There we go. It just wasn't quite getting all the way in. There we go. Now I'm good. And that's okay. I'll get rid of that. And this. Just kind of backing out and making sure that it's not deleting more than I'm anticipating. Like this one is probably, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think that's okay. All right, so let's save that little bit of work. And so now our player can go into this compartment. And I think that pretty much opened that all the way up. All right, good job. Still got a little wonkiness here. Let's see if, what if we select this vertex here, and that might be doing bad things on the outside. Let's see. You know what, we should probably just hit K for knife tool, and let's just cut this guy up. All right. Boy, when you get in like this, it just will snap directly to it, and that's exactly what you want. That looks good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah, and so I mean, I'm just using K for the knife tool here and just kind of cutting around this a little bit, hitting enter whenever I think I've got basically what I want. Hit delete faces. Oh, still got a little bit more here. Well, all right, let's see. I just want to make sure I did not mess up the side over here. Okay, everything looks good. Let's give it a quick save. And oh, maybe this won't be a crash. Let's see. You'd think that with 64 gigs of RAM and a 2070 Super video card that Blender wouldn't have these issues, but free software, I guess. It's a great program. But then it freezes. Good thing I just saved. Okay, and we're back. That's pretty much the best tip I've learned with when Blender starts to not respond, is just to give it a minute, let it process, let everything finish on the stack, and just come back to it in a minute. Let it do its thing. All right, so it's got of edit mode. Yeah. Boy, KITBASH3D, they do a great job with these. And when you catch these things on the first week that they're out and you get them on a half off sale, that's a pretty good deal. All right, great. So I do eventually want to be able to go into these back compartments and have to do a couple of things. Probably won't worry about that for right now. I really just kind of wanted to get the initial medical bay opened up so that I could go into the, uh, I don't know, technical room maybe. This is probably where the player is going to meet and have to repair. I've got like a little robot character that I'm going to use. So probably inside of this room, they will have to do that. And then they'll go into this room to do some more exploration, which would lead them to the airlock, which takes them outside to the other level, and then they'll have some other tasks outside. Let's see, there's the airlock right there. Yeah, there we go. Strange how some of these have floors and some don't. So, and then there will be this other compartment over here that maybe the communications or something that they will, begin to start the rescue process. Um, you know, I'm also hoping that I can sort of deconstruct one of these back compartments, like have a hole in it or something. I would like for there to be some type of outside creature that comes out when at nighttime or something. So when you're outside doing things, if you're outside at night, then you potentially have to fight these creatures or run from these creatures, and they've infiltrated part of the outpost here, and so maybe you have to go in and clear them out to complete a task to get rescued or something, or maybe they've done something to the oxygen supply, and you have to, come out to one of these things and try to fix that. Um, Lots of ideas for this game, but this was pretty good progress. Let's see. I'm not sure how long I've been streaming here for a little bit, but I think we'll go ahead and call it at this. This was pretty good. My first time to do a real stream here, so I will save this, and anybody else who wants to see it will be able to see it on the channel. Since obviously nobody's watching it now, but I just kind of wanted to experiment with this and see what this was like. So if anybody watches this later on, make sure you subscribe. I'll be doing this hopefully once a week at least, trying to build this game out and doing some Blender work and some cinematics in Unreal Engine. So thanks for watching if you do. See ya.